Dear neighbor, I grew up in an environment where image was everything and it wasn't safe to be yourself. After college, I met a woman who changed all that. At first, our relationship was healthy and fulfilling, but then she started yelling at me and telling me I wasn't smart enough or pretty enough. I grew more isolated from my family and friends. One night it got physical, leaving me bruised on the floor and unable to get up. I didn't think my mom would accept my relationship with a woman. I felt so terrified and alone, and I had no idea where to turn. I can't imagine how lonely she felt. She wasn't sure if her family would accept her, so she's dealing with it all on her own, which is heartbreaking. I can relate. I think we've all been there. When you feel all by yourself, you feel like you have no one else to look to. And we often fall into relationships that aren't healthy for us. That's one thing we start to notice in my field is that oftentimes when people are involved in a domestic relationship, it's not necessarily their first because they hadn't quite figured out how they got there. Because of you, my coworkers changed my life. They noticed the fear and the bruises. They helped me find a safe place to stay and connected me with Shelter House. The staff taught me about emotional, psychological, and physical abuse, validated my experiences, and gave me tools that heal. Counseling taught me grounding skills, how to let go of the guilt and shame, and new ways to tell my story. My family now joins my counseling sessions to show support and understand my trauma and sexuality. Reconnecting with them and being my authentic self has been a big part of my healing. Now I'm an advocate for others, letting them know they aren't alone. Shelter House saved me, and my hope is my story will save others. It makes me extremely happy to know that someone kind of came out on the other side. Sometimes in my field, we don't get to see them do that. As long as somebody is talking and getting the help they need, I think you're moving in a great forward direction. Sometimes you just need that validation from others who aren't in the thick of it with you, just saying, good job, you had to work really hard to get there. The 1,800 more people here that we may not have had on another day. We all deal with trauma and things that are happening in our life differently, and sometimes we lose them along the way. And the fact that those organizations and your organization were able to help numbers like that, it gives us a lot of hope.